Okay, there we go. OBS is stubborn, man. All right, what's going on, everybody? Hope your summer's going well. Oops, I'm gonna turn this down, and it, of course, takes off my thing there. All right, so you guys voted on Kingdom, which I know very little, well, next to nothing about, except that it looks like some very nice pixel art, and it's some kind of 2D side-scrolling strategy type thing. I don't know. Sound intriguing. Um, yeah, so I think this actually is a good time for us to talk about pixel art and oh, this is kind of tower defense. Okay, cool. Good to know. I actually like tower defense games. Um, so I got a little off track. So it's pixel art, right? Pixel art can be very beautiful. It can definitely it says a lot about a game just by itself, right? So making your game pixel art, um, generally you're telling your audience that you either want to be retro or retro inspired, which is not a bad thing. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, nostalgia is a very powerful motivator for a lot of gamers. Um, whatever it is, console that you grew up with or whatever, will generally have an effect on you. However, nowadays, right? So if I go and if you look at right, the difficulty to make a pixel art game is just as high as it is to make a 3D game. There's very very little difference nowadays. Right, you're just dealing with one less axis when you're talking about physics and whatever, and certain game engines are designed to do 2D or 3D, and um, they do those things very well, right? So if you just pick a 2D engine, it's going to be great. It's going to be fine. However, if you compare a 3D game and a 2D game side by side, especially a pixel art game, um, generally the pixel art games are priced lower because there's a perceived value that goes along with it, which is not very fair. Um, I can tell you that very, very talented pixel artist, obviously, like this art that we're looking at right here, right? This is really, really nice. It probably took a really, really long time. Um, and there's nothing that inherently should be a difference. It's just a perceived value thing that shoppers will find. So if you do make a 2D pixel art or 2D game, this goes for any 2D game really, versus a 3D game, you need to keep that in mind when you were going to price your game on the store, whatever storefront it happens to be. So it's just something to keep in mind, right? So when you are going to set out and um, uh, make your game, if it is 2D that you really really want to do, and you have this vision of this game in mind, and it just has to be 2D, think long and hard about the perceived value, and then like you're going to have to sell that many more copies before you reach profitability. So it's not like something that you should just consider lightly. Um, so even just a base difference of 3D to 2D has some things that you need to think about, um, specifically perceived value, and the way that you would kind of do that, take that into account, right, is to go look at your competition, or the three closest games that you can find, um, and look at what they're charging, what their success rate are. Don't just look at successes, by the way. You should also, when you are going to look at competition in a space, one, you should see how crowded that space in the marketplace is, right? So if you're going to make a 2D platformer on Steam, I can tell you that it's a very, very crowded marketplace. There are lots of games coming out all the time that are 2D platformers. It's not to say you shouldn't make it, it's just you need to know what you're in for, go ahead of time. Cool. Well, if I click on that, I'm going to lose my focus here, and it's going to refocus my thing. So I'll go check that out later. Um, Stephen, thank you. Whatever that is, feel free to chat about it. I just don't want to lose my thing. It looks like it's probably the credits page, so it's probably a team of people, whoever made this game. All right. Yeah. So look at the. I hesitate to say competition, but it's like pick 3 games that are close to what you want to make, and go look at their sales figures and look at both successes and failures. It's important for you to look at games that did not do very well in the same category that you're in, because what you want to try and find is like, well, what's an average game do in that space, and that'll help you determine, right? So before, like in my studio, before we sit down and we pick a game that we're going to make, we kind of look at well, what do we expect profit wise, and like what is the goal? Because honestly, for a short time there, our goal wasn't even really to make money. Our goal was to ship product, just so we could get practice at that and get good at it. So whatever your goals happen to be, sort of base your design and the design that you're going to pick on that. At least that's how we operate it at my little studio. All right. Enough with that. Nobody wants to listen to me whine on and on about my own thing here. So let's play a little bit. This looks like an intriguing little game. And hey, why did I lose focus here? Okay. Yeah. So this was about a 12-person team. Yeah. Mutant is technically 5, although myself and Clark don't work full time on it. So it's like a 3-person team plus 1 if you put Clark and I together. It would make about a full-time team of 4. Come on, why isn't it? There we go. That was weird. All right, well, let's look at the options first. Really, that's it? Okay. I like that. That's juicy. It's even something as subtle as the audio and the UI responsiveness is pretty good. Out of a lady eating a candle. That's odd. Hey, Bert, how's it going? I don't know why the stupid ad thing. I couldn't like turn it off. It was weird. So sorry about that. I'm not trying to make money off this. We're just trying to get together and play games and have a good time and talk about design. All right. Well, there's nothing continue, so how could it be continue? Right. What is it? Oh, I see. Okay, it was telling me controls. All right. It was a free candle. He's trying to tell me, don't go backwards. I want to go backwards. This is the game designer in me, right? Immediately wanted to go backwards. Hey, it's a chest. It's a chest. There's a chest over there. Go get it. It looks like a chest anyway. T-Mac. T-Mac, that's probably... Who's that? Taylor? Trevor? Taylor? Anyway, what's up? Yeah, I really like the art. Oh, uh-oh. Nice screen shake, good juice. What's up, Taylor? I can't jump. There's no in-game audio? You guys aren't picking up the audio? That's weird. Let me switch over real quick. And I'll tell it to use my headset. Because the headset's working. Okay. It's coming in like it's muted, but it's not muted. That's so weird. Oh, there it goes. It's very quiet. You want me to turn it up? I'll turn it up. So dumb. I need a Stream Deck. There we go. OBS is telling me that you guys should be able to hear the audio now, so if you can't, tell me. Shoot those deer. You hear the crickets and the water and stuff. Cool. Oh, coin. Look at that, a coin. Oh, look at this, I'm just picking up money. To light a fire. Holding it down. No. Does it have to be over here? Oh, it's at the campfire, I see. Throw coins. I like that I'm like King Arthur. Just like throwing money. Oh, you just got rid of them? They don't want them. They don't want my money? Alright. Hold down to buy it, but ooh, I'll be able to shoot. Yeah. Can I show? Oh, that was for him? Oh. This is interesting. No, I don't want to do that. I want to buy another bow. I can't give that guy a bow. Only one guy gets a bow. And I just follow him around while he shoots. Oh, he takes the money? Don't take the money. Give me my money. Tax. Oh, you're a terrible shot. What's this? No, no, no. No, what do you think you're doing? Yeah. Get to work, peasant. It wants me to go back and forth. Oh, that's what the trailing pixels are? It's telling you, like, go back, you dummy. Hey. Give me that coin. Hey, you're right. Ha! Alright. What's this guy gonna do? Oh, build a wall. Gotcha. This is super interesting how they've done this. Build, expand, defend. Another hammer. Let's do it. Get to work. We just have no money. We need another guy to go, what's that? Oh my gosh. I don't know what that is. Who gave me some money? Okay. Tax. I don't have another person. Oh, what's that? Oh, right. Build a wall. Hey, whoa, hey. Steal my money. Ah! What's that? Huh. So I can make another bow, but I have nobody to go do that. Oh, look at that. There we go. I have money. I have no person. What's that telling me? Did you guys see that? No, it's not doing the same thing. I don't know. Whatever that was. Oh, day 2, that probably was. Some more we could do. I need another person. I need another recruit. Here we go. Yeah. Come here. Come here. You go get to work. Taxes. Alright, so somebody needs a bow. Alright. Those two guys. Yeah, get to work. So you can upgrade these little things. I really like the shader at the bottom with the water. It's really nice, although it's kind of a waste, right? There's not a lot going on. So what? See, like, what is this? What am I trying to upgrade here? It doesn't even tell me. Could upgrade this for 3. The wall. I don't. This is like some kind of tower or something. Is it like a? You're a terrible shot. Dead bunny. That's sad. I can upgrade the campfire too. So Steven, did you play this already? What'd you think? Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Wolf head. I would assume the campfire would probably upgrade how many people you can have. Does that sound right? Just a guess. Can't. Oh, no, you can't upgrade those things. Oh, gosh, I wonder what this is. It's a long series. Campfire also grips the amount of money you get each morning. Oh, interesting. From your morning taxes. That's it, though. I can't upgrade the campfire anymore. I probably have to upgrade some other things before I can do that. Must be right, because I can't upgrade this anymore either. I'm not even really sure what this is doing. I wish I would kind of tell you that. Yeah, shoot that guy. Arrow dude, shoot that guy. Thank you. Oh, I have a guy just walking around doing nothing, so. Oh, it's a watchtower. That's good. Get up in the watchtower, dude. Upgrade more and get farther. Oh, what's that? Probably more fencing. Oh, what? Oh, chop it down. Oh, that was dumb. Really a waste. This just generates guys. I should. Yeah. Let's not do that. That was a bad idea. Oh, he'll get that. Give it to me later. So what do you guys think about this this kind of idea of a tower defense on a 2D axis? Right? It's super interesting. Very interesting idea. And I generally like games that kind of play with that idea. What about you guys? You guys like that? Do you not like it? Keep that money. Looks like I have plenty of cat. Oh, now I can upgrade the camp again. Let's do that. Ooh, look at that. Fancy. It's a cool sense of progression. It's a nice sense of progression. Oh, what's this? What's that? What just got upgraded out here? And I probably have to defend this now. Which means I probably need to build... I see, right? So this means you expand outward. That's super interesting. Perk. Decisions. This is just a tutorial? I'm still in tutorial mode? Is that right? Where's my money? No more money. I don't like not being able to jump. I know it sounds dumb. But it kind of bugs me. Hey, I was starting to run there. My horse was starting to run. It didn't. Nope. Oh, yeah. That's cool. That's a nice animation. Really nice. And I'm doing something I probably shouldn't be doing. Day 1 is a good guided tutorial. This is the phase where you build stuff freely, just unlocking stuff as time goes by. Cool. Oh, this looks bad. Oh man, wish I had the money to do that. That probably is fun. Come on, horse, go. Giddy up. There we go. Oh no. Oh, what's this guy? Traveling merchant. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Giddy up. Giddy up. I don't understand how to make him giddy up. I'm just like double pressing. I don't. Is that working? I don't know. And he stops. Yeah, you gotta pay to cut down the trees. I don't remember that being there. This big old rock was there. Give me the cash. It is just double tap. It just there's no like audio cue or anything, which is a little odd, right? They paid a lot of attention to detail, especially seems like with sound design. It's a little odd that there's no. Yeah, what these guys need to be. I wonder what this does. Some kind of farming thing? What does he do? Apparently he just stands here. Okay, it's a scythe, but I don't know. I don't know what he did. Ooh, I can upgrade the waterfall? Interesting. I can build a farm where I cut down the tree? Oh. Either there, or I have to cut down more trees to build the farm. That didn't work. It looked like this was a very successful series, so I see how this would be successful. I do. I see the appeal. Is there anything going on out here? Oh no. Go, horsey, go! Want to jump? Can't jump. I also wish I could tell how much money I have. Looks like if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it does 5 little flashes, so I think I have 5 coins. 6 maybe now? Yeah. Oh, look at these bunnies. Those are coins right there, but I can't do anything. So those bells must tell you that it's a new day. I think we have enough to do this. We should do this. Alright, invest in your income. Cool. Yeah, I definitely noticed that. Monsters at night. Yeah, the rain is pretty cool. It's a nice little effect. I wonder what this does. I kind of want to just check it out. Let's see if we have enough. We do. So what is this? A bridge? See, they don't tell you, which is a little frustrating. Where's the builder dudes? Come on, builder dudes. Get to work. Yeah, get to work. Come on. There's 2 of them, so why did it take so long? What the heck is this? It's something, alright. Can't even upgrade this thing anymore. What the heck is this? Did I build this? I don't remember building this. Maybe it just came as part of building this thing when I built this thing. That pixel, the fire pixel effect is really nice. It's really nice. The artwork on this is really good. I do wish that the running speed up of the horse would just happen if I held down. But that is not what's happening. It did. It just built a little bridge there. What was that? These weeds just grow up? What the heck is that? Looks like you can cut down almost every single tree. This guy's just wandering around. Looks like maybe he sells stuff. Let's see. Okay. That did nothing for me? I don't know. I can't even tell what it did. It must have done something. Now I'll have a merchant in town, maybe? Achievement unlocked. Day V. Go. Go, horsey. What should we name our horse? Buttercup? I'm going to name it Buttercup. Buttercup the horse, correct. I also don't like that they throw the money, but they throw it behind you. Right? So the collision obviously happens between the front of your horse and the guy. Right? So like that, but it's a delayed little animation, so the coin comes out, and then because it's doing it, it throws it behind where the collision was. You have to go back and get it, which is odd. Anyway, we have some money now, but the question is, like, what is this? What is this doing for me? I invested like 5 in it. Oh, I bet I know. I bet this was these hunter guys and the guys with the bows wouldn't come over here until I built this little bridge. I'll bet that's what it was. Let's just start cutting down some trees. Hey. It's expensive tree cutting. Can I upgrade that? You can upgrade that? No. Can't upgrade that. What? These guys are just begging around here now? That's weird. They look like zombies. Also, I'm getting my coins back. That's interesting. Did you know that you could use hammers to cut down trees? Uh-oh. We better hurry, dude. Night's coming. Monsters are coming, dude. Let's go. Hurry up. Oh. He's leaving. Why did he... He needs a bigger hammer for the tree. So, like... Can't upgrade this yet. What was that? Not sure what's going on out here. Or what these are at all. They broke my wall? Is that what happened? That was what happened. Man, what the heck? I'm super curious about what these are. Like some kind of like defensive installation? Let's see. Oh, catapults! What did the merchant guy do? Merchant comes in, loads up 5 hammers, bows, size, and then leaves. interesting. Oh. Forgot to pick up my income. We can upgrade some other things here. So, yes, let's upgrade. Where? You're supposed to be able to build a farm? Is that? Maybe I have to upgrade that? Look at how much money I have. I'm so rich. We clear cut everything. Oh, I see. Now we can expand out here. Come on, builders. Let's go. Take your time, why don't you? Really nice parallax effects in the back as well. We should talk about parallax effects. Hopefully you guys remember what parallax effects are. Right, so if you watch the stuff that's close to me moves fast. The stuff that's mid-range, like these rocks there, moves slower. And then the stuff in the far back moves slowest of all. Right? Now, there's the grass sort of hills in between there that help, right? That move in between those two. So when you put all those together, it gives you the effect called parallax. Look at that. They can just go over this. So what do those things do for me? They don't even tell me what they do. Let's make a bigger wall. Let's make a bigger one of these. Oh, that's bad. Ah! Ah! Go, horsey, go! They just killed my dudes. My dudes are dead. Tried to overexpand. It didn't go well. You need to get better. Dude, stop shooting. What? You shot your own? Oh, you're a terrible shot. Fire that guy. Oh, they survived, but they lost all their stuff. So that was bad. The monsters steal the hammers. Now we have to rebuild all of that. I can't even rebuild it. Yeah, this pixel art's beautiful. Like the effect that comes up from the horses when he's running. That's beautiful. It's great. It's great. They did a fantastic job. Now I have to buy more bows and hammers. Side didn't do anything for me because I'm not really even sure what that's doing. What? What's that? Why can't I build? What was that? Well, let's do this. Come on, builder, you're right there. What are you doing? So my defenses that way are solid. Once you chop down the tree, I can build the rock. Curious to know what this is. Should I try and invest in this? Let's do it. Wish I could hurry up the builders. That was some weird camera stuff right there. It just automatically moves it. That's the farm. Okay, so I just didn't do this right. They don't tell you anything, which is a little bad. Right? I would assume that they would. I get a coin back for all that work that guy did. Can I upgrade any of this? So we have to really cut some of these down. I'm gonna get attacked in a second. I can tell. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Oh, that's bad. My Bowman is a terrible shot. Uh-oh. Ah! That was bad. Now we have to rebuild it up again. I need the catapults over on this side. Why can I only build them on that other side where I'm not doing anything? We get our money. There were 2 arrows for 2 catapults. Oh. So I kind of blew it. Oh well. What are you going to do? Yes, I agree. Those directions were obtuse, Steven. Very odd. So I guess maybe you could build another farm. You could build 2 farms out here. Oh, that's creepy. Oh, it's the merchant. I'm not sure. I think this was a good deal. Curious as to what that does. See, I'm overexpanding too quick already. Alright, this should get more defense. I don't like that it doesn't tell me. Anything about. Let's try and build this. Oh, I don't have enough. Do I not have a farmer? I must not have a farmer going right now. Of course, I don't have any money to do that. The merchant's supposed to get here. He brings some stuff, I think. Of course, it doesn't tell you that. And we're waiting. waiting on the slow merchant. Waiting and waiting and waiting. You getting attacked anywhere? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no! These archers are a better shot. So I could build this over here, but where would it shoot? It looks like it would shoot. Just a bunch of hammers? Is that all he brought? Just hammers? Should they call that guy Just Hammers McGee? That's all he brought. Hammers. I wonder if it's different each time. They don't tell you anything about that. That money. All right, well let's build this, I guess, and see. It's probably just gonna be another one going to. Oh, where are they gonna take it? They just take it? Like what? What's going on right now? I have no idea. It looks like they're just gonna roll it over to as far as my little kingdom stretches here. That's interesting. Yeah, it would be nice if they would explain this stuff to you. Do I have enough for this now? I don't think so. Nope. And nobody else is generating any income. Archers are not out hunting. They're just standing around. Standing around doing nothing. You guys should be generating income. But you're not. You were before. Somebody should be getting those bunnies, giving me money. Maybe they slow that down. Oh, look. All this got destroyed. You know. My farm's gonna get wrecked next. Because those two builders are taking forever to go move that over there. I've got no money. There's 3 coins just sitting here. I invested in that farm. It hasn't given me anything yet. I'm about to run into... About to get attacked. Yep. Oh. Oh, and they wrecked my thing, and oh, it's bad for me. Run, Buttercup, run! Oh, they stole my crown and my money. No crown, no king. Interesting. So, I'm I like the game, but I also don't like that they did not explain very much. Right? Like an actual tutorial would have been nice, where it was, a little bit more um, handholdy or skill gate, right? Where they would say, "Look, do this thing so that you can prove to us that you know how to build," and we explain to you what is this? What does this building do? What is it? Because I basically felt like I was just guessing at everything. Um, I don't like that. I think most players don't like that either. What do you guys think? Is that something that's tolerable to you? It seems to me it's almost a generational thing. Because when I growing up in my generation, we would always have manuals and we'd always have stuff that they wanted us to read to figure out what was going on. I mean, we're talking about pre-internet times, right? Back in my day. But it does mean that the tutorials had to be pretty decent because they had to get to explain to you how to play the game, because they couldn't count on the internet to and other players kind of helping each other out. Nowadays, it seems like games are much more willing to do this type of system where it's just kind of like, oh, just figure it out on your own. And I'm not really sure. Yep, there's a lot of stuff you can do quickly in the beginning, but the enemies are slow paced, so there's less pressure, odd difficulty curve, and not enough of a tutorial. Yeah, I agree. There's a lot going on here that is not getting explained at all. At least that's how it feels to me. I'm assuming that there's stuff going on. Like the farm. I built the farm. I thought I had a guy with a scythe. Did he go in there? What benefit did it do me? I would assume it would have given me more coins, but I never saw any. Yeah, but that's an interesting layout, interesting thing that the scythe guy got robbed. Oh, and then I didn't reset him up, so that's on me. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that the game was very, very restrictive in like where you could build defenses. It feels to me like they should have just made it so that I could put the defenses where I wanted, right? Instead of, and that it would let me like construct and deconstruct. That would be a more flexible system, right? So in this way, I felt very sort of on rails and like not given enough choice in the matter of where I wanted to put things, which is generally, yeah, I agree. You need a tutorial. You needed a stronger tutorial, right? Especially when there's complex things happening. But I mean, one of the reasons people play tower defense, right, is that like your choices matter a lot, right? In where you put your towers and what type of things you upgrade and what time you do them. This didn't feel like I was given very many choices, and that could be because of the nature of that it was restricted on this 2D plane. But I still feel it would have been better to let me construct and deconstruct things as I wanted. Right? This was taking a lot of the player choice away from me, which feels a little unfair to the player. Feels like, oh, like when I lose, I didn't necessarily felt right there that it was my fault. Right? The catapult thing was not explained at all. Right? That like, and then I would build it way over here on the left, and they'd slowly move it. Tier 2 archers towers have 2 archers. Yeah, so I needed to upgrade that. I definitely needed to start upgrading those, and that was not clear to me. What kind of benefit I was going to get out of that, right? So again, that's something that with a little bit of explanation, would have gone a long way. Yeah, so it's interesting that they would go through all this trouble. Like they built a complex and a good system. It seems like it's relatively fun, but that lack of tutorial system really kind of hurt. Made it the pace everyone beside you move is very slow. Agreed. Agreed. Those guys, like, you're like, oh my god, like waiting for that catapult was super painful. Yeah. So it was good. I would say that game is very well done. They put a lot of effort in it, and then they just kind of hampered themselves by not putting a decent tutorial in that would explain any of that stuff. So yeah, so I think it's and I think it's a fairly popular series. I believe there's multiples of these, and so that's the reason this is free right now, is because it's there's more entries in this series, and I would assume that probably they would do a better job of tutorial systems in the further games. Still, I feel like they're kind of relying on players to help players, right? To go look up a guide and go like which again, is kind of a generational thing that yeah, that's okay. That's kind of okay nowadays. People probably wouldn't just give up on a game. But when I was younger playing PC games, like, if you couldn't figure it out, that was it. So yeah, so you wouldn't be able to get away with not having a decent tutorial, at least something that would explain how all this stuff works, even if it was an actual manual, like a paper manual. Not that people would read those, but at least some of us would sit down. The Kingdom games all have the same basic mechanics with different win conditions, right? Number 3 is 2-player. Oh, interesting. That would be an interesting mechanic to put in. I'm assuming it's co-op and not versus. Because if it's co-op, I could see how tower defense works. Versus, I mean, I guess you could do it. Yeah, a few games on Steam come with PDFs. Yeah, because people don't read, and that's totally fair. Like I putting together an actual PDF document for a game would be kind of the, how did I describe that? I would say it would probably be the most low effort version of putting a tutorial together, right? Because you could just slap the game together and just have the designer just sit and say, okay, here's how you play this game, or at least there's something, right? Versus this, where there's nothing. However, I would say that probably on Steam, if I were to go and look at the there's guides and walkthroughs and stuff put there specifically for players to help other players. So it's interesting that, like, you can kind of get away with that nowadays, and in the past you couldn't. Well, I think this is a good place to stop. We played about an hour. I feel like we had a pretty good discussion on a bunch of different aspects of what pixel art tells an audience, and how it sets expectations. Not that that's necessarily a good or bad thing, just something to be aware of. And obviously we learned that tutorials are incredibly important, especially for something like a strategy game like this, where the player needs to know and understand what kind of impact their choices are having. But overall, it's a really interesting game, and I see how like that sort of mismatch or +1 design of tower defense, except on a 2D platformer plane, is an interesting experiment. So I get it, and like I said, the art style is great. Like all that pixel art is really, really nice. So cool. I hope you guys had fun checking it out along with me. And yeah, let's open up voting for The next couple weeks. Yeah, we'll vote next weekend, and then I will hopefully be able to play the weekend after that. Although I may be coming back from a vacation, so um, I might have to do the same thing like we had to do this weekend and reschedule a little bit. But we'll sort of play that by ear as we get a little closer. All right. So thanks you guys for tuning in, and I hope you had fun. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.